Welcome to Convos on the Rocks. I am Debra Rocks for our Male Talk segment. Who has the hardest, male or women, in this dating landscape? Part one wore me out, so I can only imagine how today about to go. So part two, coming up, I have Zacklanta on the set with me to get into it. Let's unpack this. Welcome back to Convos on the Rocks for part two of our Man Talk segment. So who has it the hardest in this dating landscape, men or women? I have Mr. Zacklanta with me on the set today. Thank you for joining me.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm up to.
I've been missing in action, MIA, putting things together, regrouping. So when I drop this new material and these new underscores and these also, how can I say, headlines of movies / TV sizzle reels that we got going on,
Well, look it out. We'll keep it moving in. I support.
I got to.
All right, so our hot topic. So who has it hardest in this dating landscape, men or women?
Men or women?
Men or women.
In the dating scene?
Yes, the dating scene.
It depends on what type of male and what type of woman that we're dealing with in the dating scene.
Okay, so let's
You
unpack
gotta give me more detail now. You got queers, you got straight people, you got players, you got whores, you got gold diggers. What kind of people are we dealing with? Are we dealing with regular people? Are we dealing with street people?
So you trying to say? Oh, hold on. You just gave me too much to work with. Hold on. Let's back. Right. Okay.
I know.
Well, okay. So let me just ask you this then. So are you into? You're hetero, right?
Huh?
You're heterosexual.
You losing me with that one. You got to be straight.
You date women?
I love women from
You date women
to her toes.
Okay.
Excuse me to her,
So I date men. That's easy for you to understand?
I'm with you.
Okay, not trying to offend, but I'm just saying, let me break it down to the lamest terms.
Okay.
All right, so we talking about as far as men dating women, women dating men, because I don't know about.
What about the players?
You a player?
What about the pimps?
You a pimp?
What about the dream sellers?
So where do you fit into that category?
I fit in as a man who I've been in a monogamous relationship for some time now. Mm-hmm. But have I walked the roads of being a player, somebody who sells dreams to a woman? I like it, makeup too, looks good. But if you ask me at that point in time in my life, how was I when I did date a woman?
Okay, let's say pre-relationship. So basically you trying to say you was a player. So most time when women say player, that means they probably was a whore.
That's how you feel about a man that's a player?
That's what women say.
Women say.
Yeah.
Women say things like that when they be scorned, they be upset, and things don't go their way they intended from how they synced it, or how he finessed her, or how he marinated that fish in the beginning that he didn't continue doing.
Not marinated the fish.
Yeah, don't you? Women marinate too. They sprinkle their little angel dust. The fake hair, the fake nails, the makeup, the yakking number 9, all that stuff.
This is really messing with my spirit that men know the title, the names to types of hair. Like that bothers my spirit.
It shouldn't bother your spirit. It should quench in your thirst because of one thing. If a man can tell you, hey, if you broke that nail, it's gonna be $3.50 now. That's $3.50 on the minimum now. If you done went to the jail, it'd probably be $5.
You said the jail?
The jail? The hard stuff?
Jail nails.
Yeah, you feel me?
I'm thinking about something else.
See, but it's just like if I don't know this, then I'm not dealing with a woman. For me to deal with a woman, I have to understand this woman. I have to learn women and their do's and don'ts and their likes and their dislikes. How else can I be pleasing to a woman if I don't listen to her?
I think we're getting off track now. Hold on. Let's go back to the question at hand.
Okay, good.
The question is, who has it hardest in this dating landscape, men or women? Because you done kind of touched on our fairy dust and you trying to say our hair, nails, this. Okay, I can deal with 50-50. I can take that. I can take accountability. So why you say 50-50?
I say it's 50-50 because you can mislead me and I can mislead you.
And that's so true. Yeah. But most men want to sit here and try to act like they the dang on victim around all the time. Wait a minute. I'm just saying.
You speaking scorn. You speaking hurt.
No.
You say
I'm far from that.
These men.
I'm talking about people that I've interviewed. That's what I'm saying.
I thought you were speaking on your past relation, the people that you came encounter with.
No.
Okay.
Nobody has ever scorned me to the point where I'm just mad at the word about me.
I really can't say that. And I say, not all men are bad, not all women are bad. But in this dating scene, it's 50-50.
I'll take that.
If I feel that you trying something, then I may try something too. Oh, I may already. I'm already working something.
We gonna play tit for tat?
Sometimes it be tit for tat. You never know what you're dealing with or where your mind stayed at. Well, I'm sure when you.
So how you trying to be in a relationship with somebody and y'all playing tit for tat though?
It's not trying. It's not trying.
Or we playing tit for tat?
See, look, listen, understand. If you in a relationship, it's not tit for tat because you know what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So you have to really have respect for this person. That's a different level. We talking about the dating scene. If I'm dating, then I'm gonna go date you, and I'm gonna date somebody else, and I'm gonna date some. I'm gonna wait my options out, just like a woman would wait her options out. It's 50-50.
We gotta take a quick commercial break. We'll be back right back on that little note.
Loud push. Name much mouth, boy. Check. Heavy. My name, whole way, heavy. Every time. Put some respect on my name.
Welcome back to Convos on the Rocks. So we left off. So you were basically trying to clarify between dating and relationships. So I guess that's where a lot of women drop the ball at, in that little shade of gray, because I guess men got their own perspective, like if we dating and then compare it to being in a relationship. But women, when they initially start talking to somebody, they already thinking about the wife and the kids, and the husband, the kid, and the babies. So what is the difference between dating and relationships? Because women automatically go full throttle as soon as they meet a man.
Well, you know what?
You got to swallow spit on that.
Again, how I told you, it was 50-50. Some men, they go full throttle too when you meet this individual. But again, the difference between dating and in a relationship, if I'm dating, then we're just getting to know one another. Now, sometimes... So
that basically means you give you free reign to talk to who, this, that, and the other, right?
Well, it depends.
What does it depend on? What is it contingent on?
If I feel that you're a good candidate, if this is a good match, if the chemistry is there.
Okay.
If the chemistry is there, if the chemistry is there and it's a good match, then guess what I'm gonna do when I leave this woman?
What you gonna do?
I don't think I see this woman in my mind. You know, I want this woman.
So
I want to see what she's about. I want to see, is it real?
So you want to see more of this same one?
Man, I'm proud, and I'm worse than the IG. I'm all in. I'm like a DA in your file. What's going on with you? Yeah.
I'm not on the IG.
That's if you qualify to be one of those kind of women. If not,
so
then
what makes a woman qualified is?
Oh, okay. I like natural beauty. You know, makeup
Men
is
love
cool.
to sit here and say they love natural beauty, but I'm just saying.
Makeup is cool. It enhances, but just don't do too much.
You something somebody child.
Excuse me, I'm just saying. Don't you want something that you're attracted to?
Yeah.
All right, then. If you want to be attracted to something, you want
to
be
spiritually attracted
and physically as well.
Definitely spiritual now at this stage.
I knew you got some type of roots in you.
This ain't about me. I'm picking the male brain today. I'm trying to help out my women out here.
I'm trying to help you to help them and help the women as well. You know, I'm a ladies' man.
Oh, I can see.
Hey.
I can see, because you try to work your voodoo on me.
Nah, look, Juju.
Well, that do. Yeah.
Be sweet to me.
Let's
stay focused.
You stay focused.
You was asking me the difference. The difference is, if you are a friend, you're a friend. If it's gonna be something,
can't throw around friend. No, because I asked you to clarify between dating and relationships, because that's the issue.
If we're dating, then we're dating.
What does dating entail? What does that look like in black and white? Because I think a lot of women get that confused. It's like, if we're dating, technically we're just dating. We're getting to know each other. And women sometimes run with that. So that's all I'm saying. So from a male, what we looking around for? I ain't no answers in the sky.
I'm just trying to see what the Lord finna bless us with right now, because I see that you running, and I don't want you to run. So look, if I meet you and it's been a good connection and we was gonna do something another time, then I'm gonna respect myself to respect you. Now we dating. Ain't no friends and benefits. You know, that if you trying to, do something to me or do something with me, you're a woman, you can verbalize certain things. Just give me some signs. Other than that, then we're just dating. It's been a nice it's been a nice outing. You know?
So basically there's no titles, no attachments. Is that what you're trying to say? Now,
if you present me to your friends as, oh, this is then I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna pay attention. Oh, she presented me, I'm a man.
That don't mean you got to accept the title just because I threw it out there.
But if you're presenting me like that, then you're giving me that clout, that respect. You put me on that pedestal, so I'm gonna see that and I'm I'm gonna give you that same in return.
But not all men do that, because I done seen a lot of women.
Those type of men you've been dealing with, love.
Not me. I'm saying I done seen some girls sit here and say, "Hey, Deb, this my boyfriend." Then the next day.
Stop right there. You heard those 2 syllables being put together.
What?
Boy. Friend.
So what you supposed to say? My man friend?
Significant other, my better half.
You can't have that title when you just met somebody for 2 days.
Excuse me. When I met the person that I'm with, the first day I met this woman, I ain't even gonna lie, my mind went where it's at today. But when I met her, the first day she came in the door, she gave me $2,300, a 380, a Honda from the rental car place somebody done gave to her, and she moved in, and she had just left her husband.
She just left her husband?
Yeah, that's like 5 years ago. So imagine my dating, my relationship. Now at that time, I knew other people. It took time for it to get the way
Not new. You probably was dating or talking. Don't say new.
What do you consider dating? And what
we
do you
just talked about dating and talking.
But you threw something new in. Talking got it's an action. It's a verb.
You said I knew other people.
Thank
like
you.
You trying to dance over something.
I'm dating. But if I'm in a relationship, then I'm monogamous to this one woman. I want to understand this woman. I want to learn this woman. But if I'm dating, then she might have to gain my attention.
So how do women do that?
Why should I teach you?
Because we try. That's what we here for.
But I'm not just teaching you, I'm teaching all. So if I teach
you don't want to teach everybody, basically.
Yeah, I take women like one at a time. I don't juggle no more, so I can't be that player, you know. Lord knows, amen. Can't be that player no more. Gotta take your time.
All right, we'll be back.
Okay, we have this new product called Wrap Snacks we would like for you to try.
Fetty Wap, honey jalapeno, probably 1738 calories. You think these junks are decent?
I want you to open it up and tell me what you think.
They crunchy. Makes me want to try another one. Yeah. Get your ass next now. Get your ass next. Ooh, get your ass next. Ooh, get your ass next. Ooh. Available in a variety of flavors.
Stop! Welcome back to Convos on the Rocks for our Man Talk segment. When I tell y'all, I am really tired. Like, I'm really tired. So, this one-sided conversation, because, you know, ladies, I'm here to trying to pick the male brain, and I'm telling you, they weighing me out. All right, so before we get up out of here, the thing is, so I guess we're talking about who has the hardest, men or women. So, for my ladies who are out there seeking or trying to find a man, like, what give them some tips, some advice, something. Because we done heard a lot today. So, you in the middle of the scale, the 50-50, and that's good because you actually didn't bash the black woman for once.
I love women.
I can tell you.
Shout out to Steve Harvey. Yeah, think like a man, act like a woman. In the dating scene?
Yeah, it's the dating scene. That's what
for women?
Yeah, what advice can you do? What can you help women? Like,
I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna tell.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell a little bit. I'm gonna tell. This is what I say for women. Take your time. Listen. Observe. Weigh your options. Hold your feelings. Take them off your sleeve and put them in your pocket. Move like a male if you want to think like a male. If you feel that he's worthy, as in he shows himself, he proves himself, then you show yourself, you prove yourself. But if not, then continue being a player, continue being a statistic, continue saying men of this and men of that. But
don't go off now bashing, because you did good so far now.
The only reason I say these things is because in today's society, you got men who are like us or me, but then when you see them, they're bulldogs, and they're messing with others.
So you about to take this topic to a whole...
No, just listen. And they're messing with others. Same thing with women on the same level. But when you meet someone, ladies, just take your time. And if he shows you the same in return, you show him the same in return. If he plays the game with you, then it's up to you to play the game. But if not, then I say, I'm slipping a little bit?
Yeah.
Thank you, dog. I say if not, then show the same love back into him in return. If not, then it's a roller coaster.
But see, we finna get up out of here. I don't want no more follow-up questions. I'm done. Well, thank you for joining me on Convos on the Rocks. Shout out, IG, social media.
Oh, man, at Zacklanta _ DSA. Shout out to Terry T. Shout out to TST. Shout out to yourself. Black and you're beautiful. Love all. Shout out to the ladies. What's happening? You done with me?
I am. Okay. We'll be right back. Oh, Lord, I am tired. All right, welcome back to Convos on the Rocks as we close out part 2 of our Male Talk segment. One thing I noticed that Black women are one of the most underprotected race when it comes to women and protecting just the Black women, because Black men and people just love to bash us for some reason. We're a punching bag. So it's good to have my guest today to, because I can take accountability for my part and what I do and not do in this dating landscape thing. So Zacklanta, I definitely appreciate you for being on set with me today. Make sure y'all tune in to part 3. You do not want to miss part 3 of our closeout of our Male Talk segment right here on Convos on the Rocks. We'll see you next time.